take a look at these models. So here is printed on filament shell of Timothy the Ghost engine. I did not sand or primer, nothing on this shell. It's basically a shell like this, plain and simple. The only thing I did is paint the rooftop with acrylic paintbrush, same on the smoke box. The lining was done with oil-based marker, and I think it's fast results if you are not so picky on that. There's another option, resin. Resin, it's expensive, but there's less work to do. The only thing we can do is just paint. I mean, if you want to have a smooth finish, you could also sand it. This one actually looks like a factory made. Okay, so also try to sand, prime, and do some primer, filler primer on this other shell. Still see some after I sanded all around. I had which one I use? I think it's 320. I think it needs another coat, but it feels so smooth already, and probably might need just paint and ready. But the problem is it takes more time to do sanding and filling and sanding again, then painting. If we want cheaper version, which is filament, but I think it's easier and faster just to paint the details. Layer lines with filament are a little bit visible. Resin, there is not no problems. Let me talk about something else about here. Okay, here's the face. This one is one single piece with the face attached. It's partially done. I painted this with, I never like to talk about brands, but anyways, with Posca marker. I do not recommend you to use that. Always try to use oil-based marker. Maybe I got one batch that wasn't really good, but here's the one I used for that. It looks red, but at the end looks kind of pinkish finish. Now I applied one coat right here of oil-based marker, this one right here, and it looks darker than the rest of the model. And no, it's not the lining, it's very visible. I can see. I'll show you. Let me see if I can do this without any addition or cutting this. So this is my old markers. You can see there is a lot of stain on the marker. Once it dries, starts getting red dark. See the difference right there? This is kind of light pale pinkish. It's not even red. So I always recommend you to use oil-based marker. Easier, faster. The other thing is with these acrylics, I mean, probably I have bad experience. I don't know, maybe not. This is brand new box. So there is a resin option. This gives us better results with less sanding, just light sanding. I did not sand nothing on this one. Just went to spray paint the rooftop and this area, and almost looks good. But there is this other option that is filament. No need to sand, in my opinion. Just go ahead, you can go and paint the model, do the lining work with oil-based markers, and it gives decent results. Now, if you want to go and get this finish, like a smooth finish, you need to do primer, filler primer, some sanding. Look at this rooftop, it's very smooth. And then paint, and I don't know which color or shade you want, but probably the primer looks good. That's good to me. So anyways, there is this option with body, shell on the face, which gives me good results with this. And or resin. I don't have any resin at this moment, but anyways. So, update with Gordon. Probably talk about this. Previously, I had low clearance. Now we updated the model. I raised the snowplow. It's actually almost at this level of the lower part of the buffer beam. There will be a lot of clearance compared to the previous. Was very close to the track, but this case it is much better, and I have some ready to go. I also was thinking to 3D print that viaduct, but the problem is takes 12 hours to print that section. And even I'm using faster printers now. Just this section right here it's 7 hours for these arches, dual arches, 2 hours for this wall, and there's another wall the other side. So with more details and so extra minutes, so it's about 12 hours to print that section. That's a lot. But anyways, that's another story. Okay, I made a few of those those two models right there. So I have this available also with the face. And yes, it takes a lot of time to customize or paint some details like faces. You need to be very careful. Look, this face is a resin for bear. Takes a lot of time to do the detail. You need to be very careful. If you fail to paint this, the whole project is gone. I mean, it doesn't give us good results. Talking about that, I want to share with you guys. I did not like it to print in a single color, so I started to print in multicolor. If you paint these models, you see this problem. With multicolor printing, I print separate parts. Right here you can see smooth layer lines. But if we print, if we were so lazy and we don't care about the customers, we could print in a single piece like this, but we get these ugly layer lines. And this was painted, so I do not like the results. I don't like it. So I decided to start printing in color, different parts, glue them. I don't have a multicolor printer. So it gives us better finish, almost ready. Here is another multicolor. So at the end, I decided to stop printing on a single color. This model is okay because it's great. It's the shade for Timothy the Ghost Engine. These other models, my opinion, it's they look better on multicolor print or parts, and that's one of the reasons I started printing and decided to go and start printing multicolor. I mean, it takes a lot of time to redesign all these models on an option where you can actually make it work. But at the end, it's very important for me that my customers or my followers have the model almost ready to go. In this case, it's ready to go. The only thing it might need some detail if you want to paint these panels black. But doing something like this is not good. It's really bad looking finish. Look at this model, and it gives you a lot of work. Okay, anyways, so I share with you guys a little bit of this info for these new models I am creating, printing. Some look really good. You have less effort to do, but definitely single color models, it gives you a lot of work. Yes, it does give you a lot of work. You can there is one option that definitely will be good to have a single piece like the resin one. Is because you're going to have your smooth finish model like a factory if you know how to paint. you're gonna have end up with a very nice model. And in this case, working with a single color model and you have to sand, paint, it's a lot of work, and it's not good, the effort you're gonna do. I'm telling you, to be honest, the truth. So that's why we jump to multicolor printing, so we don't have to worry about painting these parts. They are already selected, the closest shade for the models, the closest shades we can find with these printed multicolor parts. It is not I don't have, like I say, I don't have a multicolor printer, so I print this in sections. It gives me good results. Okay,